Hi guys, welcome back to your weekly fundamental podcast. Wishing you all a very happy Independence Day. In today's episode, I will talk about the key global and domestic cues and then I'll take you through our top stock picks. So let's jump right in. From the world markets, Wall Street's major averages posted mixed results for the week. Last week, the Dow Jones rose 0.9% and the S&P 500 advanced 0.7%, while the Nasdaq fell 0.1%. The S&P US listed China 50 index, which is designed to track the performance of the 50 largest Chinese companies. It logged a weekly decline of 3.3%. Moving on, the US Producer Price Index rose 1% in July. The data came one day after the Consumer Price Index rose 0.3% last month for a 4.3% year-over-year increase. Now, the connection between PPI and CPI is not always straight or immediate, but higher producer prices influence consumer prices. This won't prevent inflation from eventually cooling, but it may mean inflation will be higher and more persistent. Back home, during the week, Indian markets took note of ongoing Q1 earning prints, IIP and CPI data. The Sensex on Friday crossed the 55,000 mark and hit a record high on sustained buying support by retail investors and mutual funds. Coming to FPIs, they have been net buyer in Indian equities in August 2021 till date. However, year to date they have been net sellers. They have bought equities to the tune of Rs 3,495 crores. FPI flows in India is expected to be volatile given the concern pertaining to the pandemic third wave and Federal Reserve's plans to eventually taper its asset purchases. Now, tapering is expected to have a substantial impact on global equity markets. Moving on to the top stocks in focus, our pick of the week is SBI. Now, SBI is our top pick from PSU banks. It is well positioned to emerge from the pandemic stronger. Asset quality of SBI held up well in first quarter. The bank has a high coverage ratio and the risk of disappointment is low. It has also an additional provision buffer of 1%. Any large slippage can be absorbed with less stress. We expect a much better translation of operating profit to net profit led by lower credit costs resulting in strong recovery in return on equities. We are not too concerned with the quality of growth in retail personal loans portfolio for the bank because a large portion, approximately 95% of the borrowers are salaried employees. We value the bank at Rs 550, that is 1.3x adjusted book value and 8x FY23 EPS for return on equities in the range of 13 to 14%. Now let's talk about a few more stock ideas. Cummins India with a buy target of Rs 1050. The launch of the QS K60 G23 engine by Cummins India aligns with its stance of being a preferred entity for investing in products with stronger domestic demand potential. It also increases India's relevance as a global manufacturing hub. India becomes the second location after UK to manufacture this engine and would potentially start substituting for related exports to China. Lastly, consider IRB Infra with a buy target of Rs 173. Toll revenues have started reviving since June 2021 after witnessing disruption in first quarter. We expect the company to benefit from traffic revival, GIC partnership, claim settlements and upcoming order inflows. We have revised the estimates by 3% and fair value to Rs 173. So guys, that's all for today. Come back again next week for more insights. Happy investing.